So if you're anything like me, you don't really pay a whole lot of attention to Laura Loomer. Matter of fact, I didn't even know who she was really until like the last couple years or so, and I never heard her talk at all until she started having this beef with Candace Owens a couple months ago, and then I started seeing these clips. It was kind of funny, kind of like catfighty or whatever.
I'm not being funny. I'm not trying to be ironic when I say that this is a person who should not have access to the president of the United States.
But she's not who she makes herself out to be. This is a girl that used to talk about, like, how she would walk into clubs and bars and steal, like, the white athletic guy from the white blonde girl just to show her that, oh, I can take your man. I can take your man, bitch. Like, very ghetto behavior.
And because we can look at her to understand the erraticism of Donald Trump, our president. He doesn't seem like the same person. He seems as though he has been possessed. That's his top advisor. According to her, multiple times a day, she speaks to him on the phone. One of the first phone calls he made after attacking Iran was to Laura Loomer.
This is a girl whose parents gave up on her at a very young age, and she is not loved. And as I said, God hates you, Candace. God hates you. Your husband hates you. Humanity hates you. Everybody who loved Charlie Kirk hates you. Your children are 100% going to hate you.
Damn. Nah, but seriously. So Laura Loomer, if you don't know who she is, though, she's like really close to Donald Trump. She has a podcast and she's an influencer. She doesn't have like an official role in his administration, but she's close to Trump, and she basically, lobbies and advocates for different things within the Trump administration. She's crazy. Like, this woman is insane. And she went on a show the other day and was calling for the assassination of Vladimir Putin. And just here, listen to the clip.
Afraid of. Vladimir Putin is afraid of Donald Trump. He is. He can pretend like he's not. But Vladimir Putin knows that Donald Trump is the one who calls the shots. He is. He could have been way more aggressive towards Vladimir Putin if he wanted to. Right? I don't think that,
Do you think he should be?
I mean, look, if I was president of the United States and Russia was supplying Iran with weapons, I would kill Vladimir Putin.
And he has the power to do that. Obviously,
But I mean,
quite a
obviously,
lot of nuclear weapons on
I
Russian
don't speak for
side.
the president. I'm not saying Donald Trump should kill Vladimir Putin. I'm just saying, if I was president of the United States and I found out that another country was lying to my face and they were supplying a country that I was at war with, a country that is broadcasting 20 times a day on their national state television, kill Trump, death to America, death to Trump, I would find a way for that world leader to tragically pass away from a heart attack very unexpectedly.
So Laura Loomer is saying that if Russia is providing any support for Iran, then Vladimir Putin should be assassinated. That's her position. Basically, if Vladimir Putin is doing what the United States has been doing as far as supporting Ukraine in a war against Russia for the last 5 years, if Vladimir Putin's doing exactly what we're doing, then that should be justification to assassinate a world leader. That is exactly what Laura Loomer is saying. Remember when the MAGA position was we didn't want to be involved in the war with Ukraine and Russia, that it wasn't in America's interest? Remember that? That was Trump's campaign promise. He was going to come in the war on day one. That used to be the Republican position. That used to be the conservative position, was no more foreign wars, unnecessary wars that aren't in the interest of America. But now here we are, 2 years into Trump's administration, and everything between Russia and Ukraine's getting worse. If anything, it's escalated. And we're in another unnecessary war that's not in the interest of America. So, everybody that says the people that have become critics of Trump have, that we're the ones that are wrong. But it's Trump that has betrayed the promises that were made to, the MAGA movement or whatever they want to call it now. I'm definitely not a part of it, but it's the Trump administration that has gone back on those promises to end these unnecessary wars. And it's people like Laura Loomer. It's people like Mark Levin. These are the people, these crazy, bloodthirsty war hawks, the people that are advocating for war and assassination. These are the people that are influencing the president. And that's a problem. Thank you for listening. Please like, subscribe, and comment.